Hello. Um, we are live because for no real reason actually. The real reason is that the song is releasing on Thursday night or at 12 o'clock in the night, and on YouTube at 11:30 in the night on Thursday. And it's cool that this song is releasing because I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory here. The thing is that I really like this YouTube channel mostly because there is this is like one of those places where I don't really have a lot to sell, if I may. This is not a YouTube channel. Also, like you can't call this like a place where where there are millions of subscribers and I'm asking you to subscribe to my channel all the time. That kind of thing also, and you can't even call it a place well uh, where where there's nothing at all. I sometimes post stuff, and I like that there are a couple of people who kind of stick around as well and watch the material. I recently realized that like I would like to utilize this place more like a blog, in the sense that instead of making silly Instagrammy kind of things, I would like to write descriptions for everything that I actually put out. Probably not the lives, but everything else, and kind of create, speak more about what I'm doing, I guess. Um, and this, I I wish I can like maybe I would have been able to do this better if I had uh, if I had scheduled this probably, but I'm going to speak about some stuff about this song which is called Town Animal. This is the song. This is the beautiful artwork that has been created by Shelly Mehta, who is a who's a wonderful artist based in Bombay. She's made up she, and I'm going to actually tell you the story of behind both the music and the this particular artwork as well. Um, the start of first of the song is releasing on the 1st of October on Spotify and Apple Music, and it would be amazing for you guys to like if you guys listen to the song and share it and just speak about it, just give it some space. That'd be really nice. Because this song started off in November 2020. It is 28th September 2021. So when like you write, how you like if you like take a pen and a paper and then like put a mark on that paper and be like, okay, what is the time? And you go, okay, it's 8 p.m. What is the date? Okay, it's 2020, like whatever, April 1970, whatever. And then like 3 years later, or like a year later, or like 5 months later, you look at that line and be like, that line was drawn 5 months ago. You realize that there is nothing that you relate. You don't know why you wrote through that line and why it was specifically that length, and that why you use the specific pen, etc. And I think that's one of the interesting things about how you look at create your own creations as well, where you don't really know where things came from. You just kind of you did something, you don't know why you did it, but it was marked and you can tangibly see it or hear it or experience it. And that's what it is to me. But the point is that very I again new to music, but I realized that like there is about an amount of time I spend doing it. In November I came up with this line which said, which and this tune, a melody that just went, um, how you look in my mind right now. I don't know why I came up with that, but the words meant how you look in my mind right now. And I don't know, I was thinking about somebody. I don't know who I was thinking about, but I knew I was thinking about somebody. And then this guitar riff came to me, which was, I don't play a guitar, but a riff came to my head. So I played it out on the keyboard, I guess, unlike my this yeah keyboard and the DAW, which is the Logic Pro. And I played it out. It went ting 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 ting. So that came to me, and I kind of put that out into a door along with "How You Look in My," and then that kind of had it gave me a base. I put out like I had a very rough draft. I thought, hey, this is cool. I like this song. I like whatever this is. I don't know what it is, but it's lovely. So I kept working on it until drew reached a wall, and I realized, oh, cool. I don't know actually what to do about this. I've just put out something. I mean, I've kind of like not put out something, but I've rather like just I've exported a demo, but I don't know what to do with it because it's not complete. Um, it just says one line. This is how you look in my mind right now. What am I going to do with that? So I wrote a lot of lyrics after that. I was like, cool, I need more words. Let me just come up with a lot more words. And I came up with words. So the words went, um, yeah, so the words, uh, I wrote a lot of words. I remember there was this one, like for the intro to the song and the interlude to the song, maybe a verse, something like that, besides this specific term, how you look in my mind right now. And in that how you look in my mind right now came in, um uh, first I think came the answer to how you look in my mind right now, which was like a fucking town animal. And then the question was asked again, how you look in my mind right now, and then the answer was brighter than you'd ever known. And then the song goes, how you look in my mind right now, like a fucking town animal. How you look in my mind right now, brighter than you'd ever known. That's the song. Is a chorus, and then I needed interlude, so came up or like a verse. So I wrote a verse, like a long ass verse that went. I don't know, man. Like, if I could tell you now what you make me feel somehow, your face would make me drown, and you'd swim without a doubt. Heart beats down tonight in flaky town. I tried to, I tried to pen it up, but JK went rowling out. Cool, man, actually. But this verse that I've just narrated to you is not present in the song whatsoever. It's a cool verse, I believe. I like to believe. But it's not in the song whatsoever. It's not going to be louder. Hello? Hello? Um, but yeah, I like I remember this because I wrote it and then I tried to sing it and it sounded crap. So I was like, fuck this shit. I don't want to do this. And then I started again. So I started again. I went to Goa. I spent more time there. This friend of mine, Mohit, he started speaking to me about how I will get through and make this song someday. I said, fucking hell, I want to make this song, but it's getting into my head and I can't complete it and da 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 da. And then I stayed in Goa for 3 months. Then I went to came to Bombay. Then I went to Gurgaon. I got COVID. I stayed in Gurgaon for a month and a half, maybe a month, something like that. Came back to Bombay, and then I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna complete this song." And I had a few lyrics, some words. They're very minimal. And by then, I'd been working on composing the arrangement better every little while. I would add an instrument, delete an instrument, try to understand what I want to do with it, because yeah, that's how it went. And a lot of time went by. This June, July, I think I decided that I have some words, and I think that's what it's going to be. Just felt right, and the lines went: "Rise, never know me, never show me. Time forever throws me, you'll never know." That's all. Okay, that's all. It's a simple thing. So I put that out. I sung that out, and then I put it into the that became the verse and the interlude itself. I realized even though I can write words, this song is not meant to be so wordy for me. So I just I let the song just be what it is. Um, the idea of town animal is a lot of things. I know you guys have not even heard the song. I hope somebody listens watches this when the song is out, I guess. But or has somebody's heard the song or knows about this at all. But town animal at some point became about there's this one specific image of a girl sitting in a bar, um, at a dance bar, like a not a dance bar, sorry, a nightclub or something, and there was a bar and the girls just turned back and looking at somebody furtively, and that image was stuck in my head for a while, and I kept on thinking about the idea of being of lustrous thinking in town, not lustrous necessarily in the bad way, but like mm, not even simping, just imagination in this town, I guess. And the monster behind it, I wish somebody listens to it because there's no context for this. But again, but there is an animal uh, that runs this town, like a monster, this energy animal monster, like a vibe monster. And the sound of that vibe monster, if you think about the monster and listen to this song, you'll possibly perceive it slightly differently because there's an interlude in the song that's just a sound that you can't identify. It's a synth, maybe. It's a horn, maybe. It's a little bit of everything, but not really anything. But it's just a screech. It's like a call. It's like an animal sound. It goes, and it's like an undertone to the whole song. Eventually, it sounds like some ballad or something. I don't know what a ballad is actually, but like it's a sound of an animal to me, a monster to me. And that's what town animal is to me. This idea of what connects the town at night and connects the attractiveness of this town at night and the people and how they think and what they imagine, whatever that means to you guys, I guess. But yeah, that's town animal for me. I think it's a very niche track. Like, people appreciate the track. I don't know if anybody listens to it because it's kind of, it kind of is talking about uh, an abstract, absurd kind of thought, or a vague thing. So I kind of kept it to. I mean, I started to withdraw from it at some point after the song was complete. I started to like give it out. I gave it out for mastering to Sharath, and I decided this is it. But I stopped like trying to give it too much. In fact, I already moved on to another song. I made another song called "Screaming on the Fly," which is quite the fucking opposite of this song, by the way. Which is gonna come out a little later this year. Probably I've made a music video for it. Yeah. But it is definitely coming out soon. And um, I moved on from it. It's kind of a funny song. It's a poppy, funny song. Very much, I believe, not very similar to this tone of music. But it was complete, and and I sent it out for mastering, and I couldn't find for the life of me a album art for it. I was so done. I was like, I'm done with the song. It stayed with me for almost a year. I don't want to be with the song anymore. This thing is too much just within me, and I don't like to be alone. So I was done, and I was like, fine. I don't want to spend money in hiring another artist now. I'd already spoken to one specific artist who I thought could do some visual art for it, and they thought, and they went. They'd gone evolve previously as well, so they went evolve again, or they just didn't reply or something. So I thought, I don't want to chase this, and I just I went I decided to like just download public domain work. So like I went on and I downloaded some public domain art from whatever century, whatever is allowed for me to use. And I found a couple of pieces, and as unfortunate as it is, everybody said this is okay, that's okay. I tried to share it with a couple of people. I myself was not really vibing with it. I was trying to look for some image that kind of resonates with this particular song. And then I went, a friend of mine, Aditi, she called me to her at the inauguration, or like whatever housewarming of her little studio apartment that they've opened up. Her and her friend, who are both artists and painters now, who just kind of utilize that space to paint and like hang out, and I don't know, mostly work on art. And I'd not been to that kind of space very often personally, but I went to visit, and I said hi to my friend, and I hadn't seen her in so long, and so nice to see her. And then I met her partner or friend, or so partner as in like a art, like sharing roommate or whatever, studio mate. And that person was Shaili, and they had art stuck all over the walls. Aditi's got some beautiful work as well. She's really growing as an artist. And Shelly has already has like a whole like thing with her. Like, she's makes some beautiful pieces. She's got a very specific style. So really cool to see, and I never seen it before. So I went to this wall, and there was this massive, like the size of this fucking AC, maybe more, long, bigger than that, definitely bigger than that actually. This size of a painting that was made, and it was. She said it was work in progress. I asked her what this was, and it was beautiful. I thought, that's great. And I thought, I don't know. She told me that she's just still working on it. Shelly told me she's still working on it. She doesn't know what it is, and for some reason, I couldn't stop staring at it. And I kept thinking about how this is the album art for Town Animal, and I was like, this is fucked up. I don't want to see that because it's fucking annoying. I don't want to know. And but I kept staring at it, and I kept asking her about things about it, I guess. And we spent, some time, and I left. And 2 days later, I still couldn't stop thinking about the piece of art. And I texted my friend asking her for Shaily's number, and and she said that, and she just sent out a like a um she I asked her if I could use the piece of work, if I could use that particular painting as album art, and she said she was okay with it after listening to the song. So this is the piece that I saw on the wall. I mean, it's the worst way to show a painting that's actually made with so much effort, but like it's gonna be on Spotify and stuff as well. So this particular painting, I saw on the wall. I couldn't stop thinking about it, and then a couple of days later, maybe like a week later, I went with my camera. I took a couple of photos of it, and yeah, I took a couple of pictures of it, and then we, I recently sent it to Shreya Menon, who's a friend and honestly like a collaborator very often. She's also done the the artwork for Titan, the other song, and also Cabin Fever, which is the show that we did with Jugaad and Tithviz. And yeah, she's great. So she added the title for it, which is also lovely, I think. An animal. So that's everything that happened. Done animal related. Um, I think it's a nice song. I heard it. I really disliked it midway, like a couple of weeks ago. I was like, "What is this song? It's so dark. What is this weird thing?" And then I heard it a couple of times now, and I was like, "Hmm, this is nice." I don't know. It makes me feel nice. I don't know how to judge songs really. Like I know that I don't like a lot of my music that's already out from last year, and that's new to me because I've never disliked music because I never made any. But yeah, it's interesting. Anyways, uh, that's for Town Animal, and it's gonna come out again on Thursday night at 11:30 p.m. on YouTube. It would be amazing if you gathered a time to just kind of listen to the track and share it with a person or two maybe that you really appreciate, or or you think will be able to connect to the song, and tell me also what you think about it. And of course, it's besides on YouTube, it'll also be half an hour after it's on YouTube, it'll also be on Spotify and Apple. um, so yeah, it'll be really nice if you share it, and if you listen to it, really, actually, definitely close your eyes and imagine a monster which is in the city, like fucking dragon sized. So that's that. um, I'm currently completing a commercial project. I'll be done with it in 15 days, and then maybe I will resume working probably on the things that I want to create. Thank you so much for watching this stream. uh, I appreciate you. Good night.